Hey guys, in this video we are going to learn functions in Python. One may not have complete knowledge on functions, what it is, right? What exactly, when to use it. So everything with practical examples you will learn from this video. Myself Rakesh, please do subscribe to my channel Automate with Rakesh guys. Please do support. Please do hit on the bell icon to stay up to date with the latest content that I upload onto my channel. With that, let's get started and understand functions. Okay, for example, what is this function? We need to have a simple example first, then we will get on to complex mode. So what I will do, the functions are always defined using the def keyword, means define. So I'm defining and I'm trying to say the function, I'm trying to give a function name with this parenthesis and colon. Simple. So this is the syntax, def space, and then you write the function name with parenthesis then colon. Now hit on enter. Inside this, whatever you like to write in this function that's supposed to do its job, you can write it. Let's say I want to say welcome to Automate with Rakesh. Okay, I want to print this. So what is the use of this? Now you will have Rakesh, okay, you have created this, but what is the use? For example, during my programming, if I like to call welcome, so I don't have to write, if I have to print welcome to Automate with Rakesh, I don't have to write this entire code, right? So here I can simply run this. Just by running this function, it will automatically type. So because there is only one line, just imagine there are multiple lines. Print, okay, print, would you like to, just imagine there are multiple things that you have to do inside the function. Would you like to learn Python? Then you reached the right place. Okay, so just imagine there are multiple lines of codes inside this function. Then it becomes quite easy, right? Just by calling this name, it will do the entire job. For example, if I run it, it is printing 2 lines. I don't have to type the 2 lines every time I need it. Let's say I need 10 times in my program where I have to, on different places, I have to use the same function or the same set of things that has to happen repeatedly in my program. Then this saves a lot of time. Once you have created a function, you can call this as many times you require. For example, if I run this, now you can see it will print 3 times. So it has printed 1, 2 and the third time. Okay, so that is the benefit of a function. Now let's get on to little bit let's make it a little more customizable. For example, if I want to say I want to take the name of the user, so what I will do, I'll create a parameter. So this is called parameter. So when you write a variable inside the parenthesis, this will known as a parameter. Okay, so when you're calling this, when you're calling and passing a value, let's say I'm going to pass a value Rakesh. So when you're passing the value, this will become argument. Argument is which is holding the real value, and while creating the while you are defining the function, or while you are creating the function, when you are writing a variable inside this will become, this you will call it as a parameter, and this you will call it as an argument. For example, if I run this now, okay, so what is the output? Welcome to Automate with Rakesh is the first sentence which got printed. The second sentence got printed. Okay, what we have not done is we did not use this parameter. So what I will do, I will say name, comma, and then I'll say welcome to Automate with Rakesh. Then I will here again I will use name, comma, and then I want to print this. So let's say I want to pass a different value. Let's say John, and I'm going to hit on enter. So what is going to happen? The John value, when I have called, so this value will go to this name variable, this name parameter. This argument will go to this name parameter, and then this name parameter will use it however we have designed it. So it is going to say, John, welcome to Automate with Rakesh. John, would you like to learn Python? Then you reach the right place. Getting it? So this is the benefit of, so remember there are 2 different terms you are learning. When you are defining a function and you are writing a variable, what number of variables that you are writing, this will become a parameter, and when you are passing the value to the function, you will call this as a argument. You are passing the argument, and the parameter is going to hold that argument value, and then it is going to use it inside the function. Getting it? So you got to know what is a parameter and an argument. Okay, so this is a very simple example, and we understood how this one is working. Let's get into a slightly more complex one. Okay, let's say I would like to add two numbers. What I would like to do, I would like to do sum. So what I will do, I'll create a function called sum parenthesis, and because I would like to add two numbers, I will create two different parameters, a comma b. So this is how you create parameters, a comma b. Hit on enter, and then here I would like to say output. I'll create a variable called output is equals to I will say a plus b. Okay, output is equal to a plus b, and I'm going to say, hit on enter, and I'm going to say print output. So what I'm creating a function, right? I'm creating a function, and the function I have defined two different parameters, and this, using these two parameters, it's going to do the sum and going to show the output in the print. Okay, so this is just the function I have created. Now let me use this function. Okay, let me use this function. For that, what I will do, I will take the name of the function. I will simply say sum. So I'm taking the name. The moment I type it, telling me this particular function has got two different parameters, a and b. So what I will do, I'm going to pass two different values inside this function. Let me type it again, sum tab, and then I'm going to pass 10 comma 20. This is how you pass it. Okay, now if you run it, what this will do, this is going to pass the value 10 to a, it is going to pass the value 20 to b, it is going to sum that, and then finally show the output. So if I run this, the output is coming 30. Similar way, you can create multiple functions. Let's say I want to create one for division, let's say. Okay, so subtraction, let's say. So I'll say subs, the function name is subs, and I'm going to create. So you can design your own thing, right? You can design all your modules that you want to create. So I say subtract. So a comma b, again I'll pass two different functions, two different parameters, and then I'm going to say output equals to I'm going to say a minus b. Okay, a minus b, and then I would like to hit on enter and then say print, and I would like to print the output variable. Is that clear? So what I'm doing is clear. Now let's say I would like to use the sub function in my project multiple times. So I'll say subs. I will take the name of the way you have defined, because I have used a capital word. I have to type it in the same way, and I need to pass two values. Let's say I'm going to pass same value 10 comma 20. So what should be the output? In minus it should show, right? So if I run this, the first output, it has shown 30 for the sum in the line number 9. In the line number 10, it has shown 20. So same way you can keep on designing as many functions as you need in a project, and you just have to call them just by taking their name and passing the arguments, and it will go to the parameter and do the job how you have defined it. Getting it? So this is how a function works in Python. This is just a basic example, but again, with this example, if you are very clear, okay, this is how it works, then nothing like it. Now next thing comes is, how do you really remember? So remember function has to be defined. So I have to use the keyword def, define, and I have to give a name within parenthesis. Okay, I have to give a name within parenthesis, colon. Anyways, you know, every time you are writing any block of code, it has to end with a colon, and then hit on enter, and with a white space you are writing the entire block of code in Python, right? Similarly, this is another block of code. So there are two different blocks of code. So like that, you can define as many functions that you want, and you can just call them and pass the values, it will do its job. So is it not that simple? If I have to use sum 10 times, I don't have to write the same thing 10 times in my project. All I have to do is just call using the name, and it will do the job by passing the arguments. Okay, so these are called arguments, and when you are defining a function, this will be called as parameters. Getting it, guys? So thank you very much for watching this. Guys, as I request you, please do subscribe to the channel. I hope you have already done that. If not, please do subscribe to my channel. Please do support. Please hit on the bell icon to stay up to date with the latest content that I upload. Thank you guys for all the support till now. We are going to meet once again in our next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.